everybody, and welcome to Northernlion Plays TumbleSeed, the quote-unquote rolly-roguelite. I think I said quote-unquote, which I'm trademarking that. You can't use it, and it wasn't a mistake. I'll go to the patent office if I have to prove to you that it was not a mistake. It is a game that we previewed, actually, way back in October or November, and I first played at PAX Prime of last year that I was quite fond of because it's a new spin, on the roguelite formula. Basically, it takes, I think I actually, if I can toot my own horn, I liked the way that I described it in the Let's Look At that I did, in case you didn't see it or you've forgotten, which is fair, given that there have been like 1,500 videos since then. It takes mobile game mechanics almost, and then applies them to the roguelite formula in a way that is uniquely engaging versus just, hey, you're in a dungeon and every couple of rooms you get a new item and that item has a variable chance to be good or horrible for you. So we're just gonna basically start playing the adventure mode right here, and we might get started with like a tutorial or something because this is the first time I've played the release build of the game. But if you're not familiar, basically the gameplay of TumbleSeed is you controlling this bar right here. And I don't know if you want to call it a branch or a tumble vine. You know, we can come up with our own cute name for it later. But basically, it's a physics-controlled roguelite where you balance a ball. As you can tell, that level there in the center tells you what direction the ball is going in. So if I tilt the right up slightly, it'll start going really fast in that direction. If I tilt it down, it goes in that direction. So we have to dodge all sorts of obstacles here, and we'll pick up new suits along the way. We'll have different, I should say, resources that we can gather as well. And one of the central selling points of this game, which should be coming out today, is the art style here, which is gorgeous. I know that there is at least one person who worked on this game that worked on threes. And you can sort of see, I think, the same style. Apparently my brain is just broken. I gotta get a checkup in my Wernicke's area. Get out of here, you eggplant piece of tempura poop. What do you got for me? It's such a beautiful day out. There's a guy on this that worked on threes, is what I'm trying to say, in a more elaborate way. It's such a beautiful day out. I can't believe this weather we've been having. Clearly, he didn't live through Vancouver's winter. Let's just go up here. So yeah, I noticed I thought that, I'm not going to say that this was slept on, but I thought this game had the potential to be slept on. And I'm glad to see, they've been giving out access to people early, and I'm glad to see that a lot of people have been playing it, and they're kind of promoting it with this daily challenge thing that starts next week, where, like, the highest score that's streamed on a daily challenge gets $500 or something, if they're based in America. Which, on the one hand, I'm like, you picked the wrong North American country, I'm sorry to tell you. Everybody makes mistakes, but that's a little agreed. No. I hope it rains soon. I'm so thirsty. Is this setting up the story of TumbleSeed? Perhaps the seeds are tumbling because of the dryness, or perhaps different creatures in this world want different things. I don't know, maybe some of them are happy with the dryness, maybe some of them want to see the rain. Let me talk to some more people and get a lay of the land here. Just another day in paradise. See, this guy's loving it. Desiccation, no breathing, he is not going to cut his arm bleeding. I hope I grow into a beautiful flower one day. I've seen some of the beautiful flowers in this game, and I wouldn't wish that on you. I promise you that. So that's a theoretical checkpoint. And then it's Season 6 of Game of Thrones. And we're going to make our way up here. Everyone is scared, as you can tell from the anime sweat drop that they have on their head. And we've gotten our first checkpoint. So this is where the game begins. That flag. The way you just planted yourself, on that glowing plot of soil. Flags will stop you from falling so far down the mountain. Not every seed is blessed with that. It might mean the prophecy. Meet me at the base camp above the prairie. The way is dangerous, but you'll make it. I could have told you that. Yeah, so essentially, you're gonna, it's what you see is what you get, and you're gonna figure that out pretty quickly here. There's like a few different layers of the game. The first layer is pretty simple. And this is definitely a game, by the way, where you're going to watch me fall into some of these holes, and you're going to be like, this guy is an idiot. How does he just avoid the hole, right? And that's part of the game here. But it's a lot harder than it looks. Let's speak to this person here. What do you got for me? Thank you. I got to get out of here before the whole mountain comes tumbling down. See you later, buddy. So the first layer really is just avoiding the holes, and in some cases the enemies that either pop out of those holes or create those holes. And honestly, you're looking at a seasoned TumbleSeed god here, so, I mean, not really. I played maybe like 2 hours of the beta build that I had. And I haven't played it since I played back in November, so I'm expecting to be fairly bad to start with here, but they're expecting you. Don't be afraid. It's perfectly safe in there. Drop yourself right through that diamond door. It's all up to you now, TS. Tom Sawyer, is that me? A modern-day warrior? Mean stride? Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride? Da-da-da-da. But beyond that mechanical layer of just avoiding the pitfalls, there's also a layer of almost building a run similar to a game like The Binding of Isaac or Spelunky. We'll have choices with items that we can pick up later. We'll have choices on a more micro level of, you know, there's resources in dangerous places. Do we want to go get those? They could have great long-term consequences for us, but it could have poor short-term consequences as well. And we'll get different abilities as we play too. The Vingard or the Vine Guard carries you now. I was gonna call it a vine branch, and now you just go give me a name. We are with you. Roll patiently and persist. I'm loving the, you know, John Carpenter 1980s soundtrack as well. So we picked up a new suit. Is this a new suit as well? No, this is just a metapod that fell off the tree. So these, I'm gonna call them ice cubes, but that's not what they are. But that's what they are for me, and now and forever. These ice cubes are essentially a form of currency, or power, if you will, or energy, depending on, you know, what kind of games you play. What they do is they get spent on plots, and depending on what suit you have... Crystals, okay. Depending on what suit you have, they give you a... an advantage or a resource or some kind of usually benefit when you plant them. So we have gotten the thorn seed, I think is what the name is here. So we can pick up thorns that we can actually use to attack enemies and apparently break obstacles, although that might just be for teaching purposes. And then this is oh, this gives us the chance to change. Thorn vine, flag seed, crystal. What was crystal? Is like if you plant enough of them, you get HP or something? Or if you plant enough of them, they spit out more resources. That's right. It's almost like a... Oh, that's right. This seed, the crystal seed, doesn't cost you anything to plant, but it doesn't give you anything immediately when you step on. It's almost like you're building your economy in an RTS or something like that. So just by going over more of these plots, we will eventually create more crystals that we can use later to do things like, for example, maybe you want thorns, or maybe you want to place a checkpoint instead. Change your power. Control your destiny. Flags, thorns, crystals. Even more lie ahead. There we go. You see what I mean here? So we've generated like a decent amount of crystals for ourselves. And then we should also, I don't know, maybe finish up by planting a flag here so we have an actual checkpoint. And we should never spin as fast as I'm spinning right now, but this might be the last chance for us to go that fast for a while. Morning, recruit. Welcome to boot camp. You're not here for boot camp? Of course you are. Kill these target dummies, and I'll let you get on with your day. Dude, you have actually nothing to fear. Okay. Take it slow. This dude has no chance. Get positively dusted. I think we should switch to Thorn Seed. My temptation is straight up just to, like, maximize the economy. That's not necessarily the right idea, but now that we've got max thorns, I think we probably should. When you're out of crystals, you can't plant anything, but the crystal power is free. You can equip different powers by pressing the action button, plant 3 of them, and a couple crystals will pop out, and now you're back in business. Well, I'm back. You know, it's always embarrassing when I slip into my Northernlion shtick, knowing that there's a chance the developers might be watching. I apologize for not treating the art with the decorum it deserves. We are not worthy. Okay, second one. Absolutely dusted. Excuse me, sir, I would like to speak with you. Thorns. If you want to clear these targets, you'll have to switch to the thorn vine. Then aim one of those babies right at the target and baboom. Check it out. I'm going to give you a little reverse thorn action here. He's done it. I guess the last objective was just like do not die, which we managed to accomplish with style and aplomb. So what do you got for me here? Nice work planting those thorn vine and crystal seeds, but don't forget about flag seed. You don't want to be falling all the way back down here. You know what? When you're right, buddy. This guy's got a good point. I can already tell, you know. I'm gonna be the... I gotta fight the instinct to be the kind of player who never uses flag seed. Because flag seed gives you no advantage. He's done it. Except for minimizing your risk a little bit. However, that might be the most important thing in the darn world right now. So I'm thinking here's my methodology. We should be able to dodge these enemies and not require thorns. But with 5 energy, I'm going to grab thorns. I think we might almost be done with the tutorial here. I hope so, because I'm ready to get going. You shall not pass. I shall pass. First tip, get nice and steady. Then, when you're ready, try holding up on both sides of the vine at the same time. It's just about the smartest idea I've heard in my darn life here. Okay, pretty steady. There we go. Got a little off center there, and that's the problem, like, when you're off kilter, that tends to accelerate as time goes on. You know, you really can't afford to panic here. But I think we've successfully made it through boot camp, and we are ready to go. Because I've recognized this music as being of the hub world. Alright, let's go peep this. What do you got for me, buddy? You're from just below the Great Chasm, though. Did you know there are more like it? Nothing quite as holy, but still, with the power of the Vanguard behind you, I envy your further travels. Well, you're welcome to join me up here. I could always use a little bit of company. That's just an emoji. You made it. The mountain is in great peril. You're telling me. Have you seen what Kyburn? Okay, you get the idea. And you have heeded its call. Reach the top of the mountain and plant yourself, as the prophecy foretells. I have something to help you on your journey, but I'm going to need everything you have first. Good luck. Okay. Oh, but he's giving me the heart seed. So the heart seed is like if you go over 4 plots, you get to refill 1 heart. At least we get to start with 1 crystal. Now that you're a big shot, don't forget where you came from. Plant your checkpoints and stay humble. Let's go. Okay, now we're officially on a TumbleSeed run here. Dude, I love the music. Little dicey. Enemies usually telegraph, so you don't have to worry about it too much. I'm gonna resist the temptation to pick up every single crystal we come across, because if you'll recall, we should be able to make our own crystals at times. So I did take a little damage right off the bat. That's fine. I can live with that. Oh! The other thing about TumbleSeed is that you can be forgiven from maybe the first, few minutes of this thinking that this is actually, like, an easy game. It's actually, way more difficult than it actually looks at first glance. So I have already died, on my first run here, which is not unrepresentative of my TumbleSeed experience so far, but is quite humbling. So we made it approximately 2 steps, but at least we beat the tutorial on our first try, so that's something, dude. Alright, let's go back. Alright, this is the real run right here. In my experience, my low-skill TumbleSeed runs have a tendency to be approximately, less than 5 minutes long. But we're gonna try to change that. So I'm thinking if you start with one thing, you don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. You should start with thorns. Excuse me? What is he, some kind of like airplane spider? Should start with... Oh, I really thought we were doing okay there. And of course I didn't plant anything. Do I still have thorns when I spawn? Probably not, huh? Because 1 thorn can protect us. Stop. Okay, slow down. The spider, he's mind flooding me. You also can't reuse plots when you come back here. We have no energy, so does it take 2 to make a thorn? It takes 2, baby. Me and you. He's done it. Okay, scary situation, but we've made it. Honestly, these first levels shouldn't be giving me this much trouble, but they are for now. Keep in mind, there's 2 different ways to augment each side of the Vanguard here. You can push the side up, or you can pull the side down. Or, I guess, you know, the other thing you could do is push the other side down. Or pull it up, for that matter. Like, that was way too close. Slow your roll. Slow is fast, man. Slow is fast. So there's our first big crystal payout. I think we should go thorns first. That was scary. Like, give me a couple thorns. This thing is like a heat-seeking enemy. Or maybe he just rotates. He's a god. He's an actual god. Did you see this play? Don't go fast. Don't. Okay, don't go fast. We do need more thorns. But I also kind of just want to mainline through this section right here. So just take a thorn. And then you know what? You're relatively safe here. Plant a flag. There we go. Anytime you get a chance to just stick to the wall, you should learn to, you know, drink milk, love life. Maybe we can pick up some extra... That was an exploding something. Okay, so we're kind of in dire need of picking up a heart at some point. Please don't... No, I'm dead. Dang it. Okay, 2 runs in 5 minutes. It's a new record. That's an awesome games done quick. This is all of this week is just training so that I can eventually come first in the dailies and then complain about not getting the money because it's a conflict of interest and I don't live in the right country. TS, it's you. You ever been to the jungle? I hear it's filled with big green serpents now. No kidding. Ah, too scary. Please, TS, don't let them down here. Well, I'm doing a great job of fighting them off so far, you weird Kiadi Mundi plant-based pseudo-Jedis. Okay. Get out of here, you weird creatures. Okay, you know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I want that energy, but the crystal is so secondary to our own HP. So just, I'm thinking new strat. Grab the easy crystals. Spawn yourself some thorn vine, but try to avoid enemies wherever possible. The other cool thing about TumbleSeed, and I'm trying not to oversell it here, because I think it is a game that's easier to understand the appeal of after you play it, but it's so ridiculously accessible. Like, Isaac is a wonderful game. I think I might have had this conversation, like, verbatim in the Let's Look At, but Isaac is a wonderful game, don't get me wrong. However, there is a semi-complex language that goes on. I mean, on what... I didn't really mean to waste the seed there, but that's okay. Or the thorn, but... on a simple level, it's just move and shoot. But TumbleSeed is even easier in that it's really just... survive, you know? You're a ball... Avoid the hills here, or the pits, I should say, and move onwards. So it's a much easier. Oh, that was so bad. But luckily we planted a flag, didn't we? I didn't plant a flag. Oh my god. But luckily it's not an easy game. Like, I think this is like it's a radical casual game. You know, it's it takes back the word casual game, and it uses it for something that's accessible but not necessarily mind-numbingly easy, or alternatively an engine for basically socially engineered microtransactions. Not that all casual games are like that. I would dispute that. In fact, casual games in many ways are some of my favorite games to play. I think Isaac has sort of become a little bit of a casual game for me because, you know, you can play it in small, discrete intervals, and I'm very familiar with the language of the game, so I don't want to say play it mindlessly, more like play it in a meditative fashion. Okay, here we go. I didn't mean to do that, but better him than me, right? Better him than me. All right, path selection. This is a good way right now. There is some hidden stuff here. Okay, do we want thorns or do we want hearts? We only got 2 hearts. Tell you what, let's try rolling a little bit of a heart strat right now. Get out of here, you weird missile launcher. Another question. Do we even have... We have exactly enough crystals to get 1 heart. So after this, we'll need to get crystals, and then we'll probably want to plant a flag. Okay, I've chosen the harder path for myself, but... The path? The righteous man is beset on all sides by something something. Pulp Fiction. You know what? Just stay right here. Inertia's carrying you, but you see the path. We're going to move to the right. Ever so slightly. And then we're going to move up. So just take it slow. I'm using controller for this, by the way, but you can just as easily use WASD plus the arrow keys. Okay. Very good work. Now, what's up with this fly, though? Because I feel a deep sense of dread as he moves towards me. And he continues to move towards me. You know what? Good progress. I am an idiot, and I'll explain why. I need to plant a flag. Oh, jeez. Okay. No, this is... I mean, do we need to plant a flag, though? We have 2 hearts. We should plant a flag. Just go down. Just go down. There's no shame. Sometimes backwards is fast. Good work. Good work. Okay, what do we need next? Crystals. No doubt. Let's get this crystal action. We need to find a way, like a place on the map where we can go fast, though. Because we need to get out of the range of those heat-seeking, you know, little furry flies there. So that was a great section for us. Thank God. I was just trying to move slightly in case that thing caught on to me. Okay, no, get out of here. I do want the energy. They've made their way back. They're relentless, man. You just exploded. So unfair, for one. But also, I guess give me a thorn as we head up to our next level here. He's done it. Okay, success. Now, what the heck goes on in this area? What do you got for me? You got a button? It's a bank. Okay. Safety. What goes on in here? Target practice or something. For just a nickel, you can be a gunslinger. Step on up, big money ahead, snuff out all the targets and get rich, good luck. We probably can't afford it. I'm assuming that's 5 energy or 5 crystals. Yeah, we can't afford it. This is the other layer of the game of which I have effectively 0 experience. Oh, but there are some crystals in here. Welcome to the bank. Invest 8 crystals here and make 1.5 times next time I see you. Okay, okay. That's interesting. Hold on. Don't give me any thorns. I don't want your thorns. Thorn is a guy who can't get no scorn from me. We can get even more crystals. We can get 1 attempt here. What do you got for me? Anything? Sleep here, get full HP back or something? My dad's uncle's cousin said he saw a fireworm the other night. Come on, TS, it's true, I swear. Sleep in the bed. No. I'll be real with you. If we pay 5 to go to the target practice, I'm almost positive we will lose 5. But maybe they give out consolation prizes because they're nice boys who want to see me succeed instead of just being driven by late-stage capitalism. Who cares if it's the end of the world as long as I can make a quick buck, am I right? At least we didn't completely screw the pooch in the first video here, you know? We still have a chance at redemption. Wait, do we go into green building? Is this where the guy said his dad's uncle saw this thing? What's green building? Oh, no, we didn't go into green buildings. We can buy new suits in here. 11 or 6 or 9. I think for now, I'm content with the suits I have for now. And I could go to the bank, but let's try a target practice, dude. I'm ready. I doubt this will work, but what if it does, man? Okay, what are we doing? You gotta step on it or something to shoot? Oh, yes, we do. Oh, the way we roll into it changes the shot. Okay, I see. He's done it. Let's keep going here. Oh, we almost had it. That's good enough. He's a god. He's a god. I took 3 shots. Oh, wait, we're slowing time. Here we go. Here we go. I'm actually the world's greatest player of this minigame, even though I don't fully understand it. I am a god. Give me my prize. Let me shoot the freaking shopkeeper. Your game's too easy, buddy. So close, maybe next time. I think it's possible I don't understand the fundamental rules of this game. Okay. Wait, get out of here. This guy, he's a crook, man. The game's rigged. Oh, I know. I know all about the bank, buddy. I know all about the freaking bank. I give you money, you give me nothing. Sounds like a sweet deal. Wait, wait, wait. What's... This should be our free suit, right? Oh. What do you got for me? Give up 2 of your powers. The Vine Guard will give you 1 in return. In other words, you have nothing to lose. Good one. Okay, but what's going on here, though? Mindflower aura. Drop a claymore every 7 seconds. We've done it? That thing's slowly getting charged up, I think. Are claymores good for us? That's a great question. I don't know. It's getting mysterious. What's going on? Oh! Oh! Okay. I probably ruined my run to my own claymore right there. But it was in the process of discovering the mysteries of the island. So that's gonna do it for episode 1 here. We covered a lot of stuff. I'll be back right away tomorrow with another TumbleSeed episode. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. And of course, check out TumbleSeed. It's located on Steam in the link in the video description below. For now, thanks for watching. Again, hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you tomorrow.